The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast episode, I'm not mistaken, 967. I'm doing quick math in my head. We've come some miles on this podcast.
Yeah, we have.
We're all here. Well, not all of us, but all the seats are full. Jerry Wayne Longmire across the table from me. I'm Slade Ham, your host. That's Trey Tutson all the way over there. And then joined again by a recurring guest here lately, Abbey Vollman. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We all got...
I said hi since I walked in.
Hi,
Abby.
Jerry.
Your fingernails look cool as shit.
Thank you so much.
Perfect timing.
Oh, wait, is that blood?
Yeah, they look like they're
crazy
bleeding.
looking.
I love
Oh.
Halloween. Should I show them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you had a motherfucking reel that made me laugh, which I don't know if that's a bit or not, but that shit was so funny. Where it was like, how do we fix this? And it's fucking seasonal depression. How do we fix this? And then she slaps it, bam, and it turns into Halloween. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Halloween
That
is
shit
the
made me laugh
last-
so hard.
Oh, that is...
Genuinely.
That's so true.
It's.
The lotion one was funny too.
Thank you.
Should I call him?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, wow.
We raise a glass.
Cheers.
I have to catch up to your reels. I've been socially media dark. Trey and I have been discussing this, and there's a necessity to me having to be on, but I an absolute hesitance to do it. So somewhere in there, I got to find a middle ground, and that's what I'm working my way through. We'll
Here's
just
the key.
see
If
what
I
happens.
can help add to this, if you are going to hate the stuff that's happening on the internet, I would say try not to sound like the people on the internet
who hate the stuff.
fucking internet, because I'm like,
Damn kids keep
I'm like,
posting their
you
dances.
sound like 11 tweets. like you sound like 11 tweets right now.
There's a 2-page post on why I'm unplugging.
Right.
It always reminds me of him going, I hate Twitter. It's toxic. You're over our Twitter page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
I say it in the real world.
You say it live, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is worse. like, I feel like you should be typing this shit right now.
it would be acceptable if I typed it, but this shit is out of line as actual conversation.
It's ruining dinner.
It's just like, I feel like social media makes people feel so important that they have to post like, I'm taking a break, I'm taking time to myself, I'm unplugging. I didn't notice you were gone. You know, right? Or like,
Yes.
sometimes people post like, I'm back and blah, blah, blah. I feel so much better. I just needed this time. I'm like, where?
Sometimes there are people
You haven't been in my feed for 3 months.
I'm like,
so.
I thought I hid you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I
I played
thought
this
you were
fun
muted.
game where just every morning I go through there and anything I don't like, I just snooze for 30 days.
See-
And then it's fun to see who pops up after 30 days. And if
Then
they're
you
still
get mad all
terrible.
over again.
No, sometimes they pop up. You're like, oh, this one political thing is over, so they're actually being cool again.
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes they pop up and like, oh, you're still fucking terrible. I'm going to give you another 30 days before a permanent timeout. Here you go.
I
See,
did
you're
that with
punting.
my aunt, right? So I have to do it with certain family members because tragedies. So
All
my
family
me and my aunt got into a big transgender argument about at church about obviously. And I'm whatever, we're back and forth. So she would always make these just long, crazy, no interaction posts. Like nobody's liking, nothing. Like, nothing's happening. So I would snooze and same shit. I would snooze and whatever. And then
Those people are my favorite. The ones screaming into the ether.
Yeah.
Just
I
I get it
love
if you
that.
got 1,000 likes on something. Maybe this is it's worth you peddling in. But it's just you.
It's just
and
you.
Bob.
I feel like
You
it
could
makes
yell
it
to
so
see-
much worse.
Yeah, it's like you could just say this in your car. Like you So she would do so I would snooze. So one I don't know, 1 3 or 4 month span, I came back and I heard, like you said, the post came back. So I just commented on it. I was like, you have not evolved. And then I snoozed her again. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I don't tell the people on the internet. I just don't go there.
Yeah.
I tell the few people in the real world that I talk to.
Yeah.
Which are like
Right.
4.
I like to spend a lot of time feeling really optimistic about the future and really kind and positive towards people because that's who I've tried to turn myself into. And then what happens about once a week, any news story, it doesn't matter what it is, I just go in and read the comments from the general public on the Yahoo News story, and then I'm like, okay, well, I got to start over.
That's
I no longer have hope. Let me.
Yep. It doesn't take long. One YouTube video can ruin you.
Yeah.
It really can. I had to mute my cousin because she started a theology blog on how
interesting.
Right, on how Disney movies are just like Bible stories.
Okay.
And it was just she pulled her limbs out of her body for those reaches.
Yeah, what?
She was talking about Tangled, and she was trying to compare, I believe, Jesus Christ to not like Rapunzel or Flynn Rider, but to the chameleon, Pascal.
Pascal's fucking
Right.
Jesus. Nice.
Right. She was comparing him to Jesus.
See, that's these people. Why should I have to be subjected
Right.
to that bullshit?
Right.
Why does that have to ever
Right.
hit your eyeballs or ear holes?
Why? Yeah, and then why do I have to be related to that? That's
that
that's
you
a
can't
whole,
do anything about. But just because y'all share the same dumb blood
No.
doesn't mean that every morning you should have to wake up and look at Disney Jesus metaphors.
Yeah, fuck no.
Why does that have to happen?
She was like starting a blog, and I like left some comments, and then I did the same thing. I was like, boop, bye.
I gotta go. Yeah.
I love the crazy. I can't wait to read what crazy shit somebody
Are
writes
you on the
tomorrow.
QAnon boards?
The K9? Yeah.
The K9?
I've always called that K9. I don't know where y'all got
K9's a
QAnon.
Somalian rapper.
You just said,
similar to Akon. K apostrophe N. No, but K9.
They're doing a
K
new song
apostrophe
next week.
N-A-A-N. Yeah.
what does the Q sound make?
Qua
Okay. Quanon.
or a Q.
Quanon.
Quanon?
Quanon.
Very
K9.
good 40.
That's
I don't know any other word that you just pronounce the first letter and then my name's not J. Airy.
It's QAnon.
Wait a second.
S-Lade.
No,
S-Lade.
this happens all the time.
I'm
I'm literally
I
from
need
a
an
culture that
example.
has apostrophe names.
Well, that,
It's Sha and then Nequa.
Yeah,
God damn it! Like
yeah.
I don't.
Right.
I have a
I was
Lawita
waiting.
and
I
a
was
Laquita
waiting.
in my family
I thought
too.
the same thing. I was
Yeah.
like, when's Trey gonna say it?
Yeah, I mean.
D apostrophe Marcus.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
You know. Don't act like you don't know.
That's an abbreviation, right?
I'm making shit
Okay.
up. Stop looking at me like I know what I'm talking about.
That's K9.
I'm treading water till I can get to a real one.
Here's the reality. Who here is most likely to have somebody in their family that's in it?
Okay, yeah, definitely you.
All right,
That's
that's
100%.
K9.
I say this.
But you're
If,
pronouncing it like Qdoba, the taco place or the burrito restaurant. It's Qdoba, Q-D-O-B.
seen
They
it.
probably pronounce it QAnon because white people can't say Chipotle. You know what I mean? Have you seen the thing where like people are like,
yeah.
Chipotle,
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Regardless, they're all terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
so
K9.
and it's funny. You say K9 with that accent.
Canaan.
I feel like it's 3 Ks.
I'm saying too many
and
Ks.
anon. Like, you know,
The KKK anon.
it's almost KKK and on and on and on.
Well,
And
that's what I thought they were making a joke when they first did it. I didn't know about old Agent Q or whatever the fuck, and so I thought they were doing a joke. Like,
Oh, it's named after
like-
somebody? I
like
didn't know that either.
Clan Anonymous.
I
It's
joined
coming
if
up
it
with
wasn't
other shit.
if it wasn't so like it didn't feel so neo-clansy. I would probably be down.
Yeah,
but
you like
it
a lot
feels,
of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
and
It
you
just
stay
seem-
mad at Jewish people, and
It seems like a racist escape room. That's what it.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
But
It's
nobody's
like
winning.
They got
Nobody's
banned.
winning.
They got banned from Reddit, and they were like, "Oh shit!" Now, like,
Yeah, 'cause
like they
it's
gotta
40
go-
of them showed up in Dallas, Texas the other day to see if
I
JFK Jr. was
know.
going to pop out of a
40?
box.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It
what?
was a lot of
40 people showed up in Dallas, Texas to see I didn't know this was one of their theories.
There's
but apparently
videos.
JFK Jr.'s been on the download this whole time. And
Download alive or download fucking
Download
Download
alive.
like
Yeah.
6 feet
Yeah.
under
I was
kind of
like,
download.
you got a wife and he's fucking guys?
So they
wait,
thought
which-
he was going to show up in Dallas
So hang
to
on.
give
What?
a speech.
Let's retract.
Let's go
back
back.
me up a little bit
Because he just be
I,
going like he a
you passed all
lawnmower.
the facts. So Jay.
Oh, did you catch him?
Look at
No,
Miyagi.
no, he didn't catch him.
That was damn close.
Damn, that
We all
was
should have
close.
just went with
all
it.
right.
The camera couldn't see
that
it.
was. But y'all all would have known.
Yeah. Oh, look, he got him. He didn't. It's on my hat.
Damn
Go
it.
ahead.
Anyway, the bigger point: JFK Jr. was JFK's son, right?
Yeah.
Died how?
In a plane crash, trying
Okay.
to fly his own plane.
These Kennedys.
It happens.
Yeah, yeah. Ralphie said it best. There's some weak sperm in that family. 'cause
I mean, absolutely.
there was JFK, and then everybody else was trash.
that was
like,
all money and accents.
Yeah, they've even ruined Chris Pratt. I mean, they're fucking terrible.
Wait, what'd they do to Chris Pratt?
Well, you know, the Kennedys got him now.
Yeah, is he
married the Shriver
married to a
girl.
Kennedy? Yeah.
He married Schwarzenegger girl.
And then they're
And
in
Mama
a cult.
Shriver's up his ass, fucking steering him with a fucking bait hook now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's like in
turned
a
into
cult
this
now or
religious nut
something.
and- oh yeah.
Oh man, Trey's shaking his head at any camera that'll have
I
him.
don't believe this. I was like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, he
Them
goes to
Kennedys,
like
they
some
get the
kind
fuck
of
outta
like
you.
special church in Los Angeles.
Okay, but
Like they're
he's not a Scientologist.
not Scientology.
It's not Scientology.
No, this
it's,
church got famous because it has a lot of hate towards. The
Like
church has made a
gays
lot of
and-
disparaging statements against gay people.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
the Westboro of
really?
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
is. It is
funny.
actually.
Hollywood, Westboro.
Yeah.
Okay, so
like
so
the Chappelle of churches.
But he used to be funny,
He's the
and he's
last
just not now. He's just like, if
I
you
can't
read his
agree.
shit, he's like super uptight and
I killed
religious.
him.
And,
God bless you.
uh,
So JFK Jr. died in a plane crash that he was flying. He is dead. They found a body. They found the body.
plane,
Yeah.
body, all that good
No questions. That like he's dead.
Yeah.
And then in QAnon is at where?
In
Why?
Dallas,
Do you know
in
where
Dallas.
where the basis
shit. In
of the theory is?
2021.
Uh,
yeah.
right
where
now,
his brother
today.
got, you know.
Yeah.
No, okay.
And they thought he was going to show up at Dealey Plaza and give a speech. I know it doesn't sound like it could be real, but
You
it's
know,
real.
earlier when I was like, I don't have all the facts.
Yeah,
we
needed-
skipped over some facts.
Yeah.
Turns out, even with all the facts,
It doesn't
It
make
still
sense.
doesn't
there's a
make
whole
sense.
lot of what the fuck.
It makes me. I can't get 40 people come to a goddamn show.
That's that there are people, and you know the 40 is just like
That's fucked
the
up. And
numbers-
you're going to be there.
the numbers.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I went.
They
That's how I
got
did
40
the head
people
count.
to show up to a motherfucker that is clearly not going to be there.
You
I
know
mean,
the
like they had signs. Like it's not like it was a random crowd somebody took pictures of,
Yeah.
and then like
They were calling everybody that didn't believe
Yeah.
them sheep.
but
Yeah.
it's not just here's what's scarier. You know that those aren't all the people, right?
No,
the numbers
that's just
around
the ones that came.
That's
numbers
the super
somewhere
fans.
2
That's
to
section 112.
2 to 10%.
some of them are still tired from the insurrection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need a break.
Someone had to
I was
walk
about to
home.
say-
Man, I'd be
Yeah,
out there, but I got a
exactly.
court case.
Turnout's
Yeah.
about 2%. So
Yeah,
there's,
so do the math. Whatever 40 is 2% of
there's a mess of motherfuckers. in
multiplication,
Texas.
multiplication
I'm
stuff.
not doing that right
I
now.
don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
off
the
the clock.
point is, it's a lot.
It
It's,
is.
it's,
yeah.
it's,
too
a,
many.
What are we
it's a
looking at?
scary amount of people.
Mhm.
40,000?
No.
3 people standing up waiting on him to show up
Right.
is a scary amount of people
Right.
to me.
Any amount.
Depends on those people.
What is it? Here's
Are
the
they
thing. though.
long bearded whites? Very afraid of them.
What's the number on? Because if it's one person, that's terrible. You call the cops immediately. If one guy is ranting around Dealey Plaza,
You just let 'em be.
screaming. No, I don't think.
You don't think
I
screaming-
just assume at least some of the 40 were cops.
That's
You would hope.
That's funny.
There's a lot of fucking overflow between Back to Blue and Kanon.
I mean, like,
Overlap. Sorry.
would he reappear with security, or is he just like coming out of hiding? Like, you know what I mean?
I think it'd be funny if they
He's
just
like,
had a
"I'm
dude that
here."
looked like him that was soaking wet, just walking up to the platform.
You know, you wish somebody would just read the prophecy like that and then just show up on cue.
yeah.
That's just insane. You know, like I don't even know if like 40 people would show up for like the second coming of Christ because they wouldn't believe that it's real. But 40 people showed up for
Yeah.
that.
So I used to live in this crazy place in Colorado, way at the foot of a mountain. It's called the town's called Blanca. It's at the foot of Mount Blanca.
Oh yeah.
It's a bunch of old ranch land and stuff, and you could buy land cheap. And it
I
was
mean,
chock
I've hiked
full
How
of.
I've
more
hiked Mount
redundant
Blanca.
can that be?
It was chock full of hillbillies and psychos.
How more
cheap
redundant
land.
can this be?
I couldn't have guessed you were a mountain man,
But
Jerry.
this dude, I was just there for a minute. But this dude had this giant metal building, and on the top of this metal building there was a mural painted of Elvis Presley.
Of course.
And every Sunday he preached a message that Elvis Presley was the second coming of Jesus. That's not the part where there was 100 cars at that building every Sunday,
Wow.
like
That's-
clockwork.
I
you
laugh,
just see them
but that's-
filing down the road.
Look, man, people want to believe in something, and people want the world to make sense. And if
Yeah.
you
Right.
tell them the world makes sense, they will stand outside your Elvis barn every Sunday.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
It's a that's all they're looking for. And if you're the closest thing that makes sense,
That's my backup plan is cult
Yeah.
leader.
that's it. Well,
Yeah,
let's
well-
This
let's
shit don't
let's
make
move
any
it up
money
on
ever.
the hierarchy,
Well,
Maslow. Let's figure this out.
I've already got the guns.
Let's-
My
Just need a
goal is to just
building.
like
all we
I
need
want
is
to.
1,000 people.
I just need an undisclosed location and some followers.
Well, that's what I mean. One day I want to be like like known enough that I at least get invited to Scientology or like invited to a cult.
That is.
I'm not gonna join, but it would be nice to be thought of.
Really
you know.
is the goal.
I love what Sarah said last week. She just wants to join a cult and see if she has the emotional strength to break free after a month.
Just go to Texas A&M University.
That's right. You want to be cute enough that the church people hit on you as a boy, and you want to be as a female. You want to get invited to all the good cults. Those are all the things.
I mean, like it would just be like I get hit on so often. It would be nice if somebody was just like, "Can I brand you?" Like, no, but thank you.
See, guys only get invited to cult if you have a knowledge of fucking gunsmithing or.
Yeah, because we're like when it comes to cults, they want males out of the it's like lions, right? They kill all the males.
Right.
They don't want us anywhere near. They want all the females because they can impregnate them and keep the cult alive.
Yeah, historically.
How many males do you need?
That's not many historically.
Really?
Right. It's usually like kind of one dude. I
dude.
think
There
historically.
Waco had like it would have probably been like 35% male.
Okay, so yeah,
but you got to
have people to do the work.
How many people were?
You know what
how many people were
you
in
need
Waco?
guys that can roof and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many people were in Waco?
Was 98 killed.
Okay,
that.
so and 35% were male.
Pick up a trade for you to fuck my lady.
Well, that's what they recruit guys that already have trades.
It's called community, Trey. It's community. Okay.
It's for the community college.
Exactly.
That's
I like that a lot. For the community college.
If you want a skill,
That's really funny. For the community college. Go ahead, buddy. What you were saying? You're more cult shit.
No, that was the end of it.
Yeah, no, I was just.
I don't want to divulge too much of my plans.
I was trying to get to the bottom of how many dudes you need. There's got to be like a mathematical equation of what
they want to join is what they're saying.
What demographic you need, right? Do you need?
I just want to come.
Do they keep?
Well, Slade and Adam got good skill sets. I don't know where I'd put Trey.
Oh yeah, Slade do all the tech shit.
Trey'd be a good recruiter though. Trey's a good recruiter. I could put Trey on the road recruiting.
Middle management.
Yeah, I'd be a good cuck.
Trey'd be like that guy in the Squid Game that plays the game with you in the subway.
Yeah.
What do you eat in cults? Like, what would you make?
That's hilarious.
Oh no, he said
chili
cuck,
dogs.
not cook.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, I'm watching the fuck. I'm not.
What do you mean cook? I ain't cooking shit.
Trey's keeping the cult
Like your own
population
grilled cheese.
alive.
So fucking wild
Just
shit.
you.
I'm Alfredo, everyone.
No, we said cook.
Oh, my
My
bad.
bad.
Can I still bring the Alfredo? I need a snack. It's gonna smell weird.
All right, let him in the cult. Anyway, yeah.
Imagine them cults stank too. That's the shit I think about. The smell of this place.
Well, when you
Can't
start
be
a
good.
cult, you can set your own rules. You know, you can be like, "Hey, Jesus said everybody got to take a shower 3 times a day."
It
Right.
could be a super. It could be a super clean cult.
A hygienic cult.
Yeah, ain't
That's a
blowing,
cult I would join, actually.
Not have been a lot of those.
a
historically.
cleanliness cult.
Yeah.
You ain't blowing that motherfucker up.
That's.
I think everybody there would just like die of disease. Honestly,
yeah.
that's what people tell me because I legitimately do shower like maybe once at least,
You,
but up to 3 times a day. Just
hypochondriac.
I just
Or you got like one of them conditions.
I just like when I get off work, I need to shower. Like when I wake up, I need to shower. Before I go to bed, I need to shower.
You
Like,
gotta
it just-
get
it's-
the people off of you.
Same.
right. Exactly.
Once
because
I'm-
people are
You
gross.
drying your juices out, just so you know. But go ahead. You
What's
was finna say
It's
something.
whatever. All right.
I don't want to educate you about that on your body, but go ahead. It's probably wrong of me. I'm a feminist, but
You're a recruiter.
but you gonna dry it out. It's going. You gotta let some of you gotta let some of your day be on it.
Don't listen to the cook.
I'm telling.
So,
Some of your day gotta be on it.
keep some day on it.
Yeah, keep some day on
You're
it.
letting all the
Exactly.
stank
We've
out.
talked about this. You gotta have you dry. You don't want to dry it out
night
too
on
much.
it. You don't keep day on it.
But
Anyways.
so that's the question. When I get home, like once I'm home, like I need to get all the out there off. Of
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
yeah.
But once
yeah,
I'm here,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't feel like if I get home and I got home at 3 and I'm done. I take a shower because I'll take a shower in the middle.
Right.
If I'm done, I'm done. I'll take a
Right.
shower.
Yeah.
But like I don't have to take another one before I go to bed at midnight. I'm
sound
not that
yeah,
dude.
sounds
Like I'm
All
like,
right.
oh, I've been home.
I don't
a
all
bad
the
time.
time. It's usually like when I get off of work, I feel so disgusting because I serve.
Oh yeah.
So
God.
like I
feel
like
that. I
You
feel
smell like
that.
food.
I
I'm
feel
like,
You smell like all the food you
get
hate.
it all
Right.
off of me, and like I work at a place that has a lot of kids, and it's just
See, but I could also stay at home all day, and just certain people and things will make me feel. I'll take 5 showers a day just because of phone calls I had. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
That's
man.
a.
That's
I
fair.
just kind of enjoy it honestly too.
I know it's
Like,
a
taking
happy
showers,
place. You're like,
that's
I
nice.
gotta go in there and hide.
Yeah.
I don't know. I vary on showers. No, yeah, I've never used a condom, so I don't really know.
Right, yes.
So I don't really know
So
what I'm supposed
hygiene
to
is
be at.
new.
So it's like not like it's weird. Like I don't know. I it varies. It depends on who and what I'm dealing with.
Right.
Like when we was in Europe, I showered every chance I got.
Yeah.
I showered every chance because we were just around so much. We was outside. I have to.
Right.
But if I'm cooped up if I'm just been in the house mostly, like if I had truly quarantined for 2 weeks, I wouldn't have showered.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the
Yeah.
house.
The
Like,
beginning of
it's-
the quarantine, though, quarantine rules, all bets were off.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody maintained their perfect line of whatever, but I threw all of my habits out the window. I
Yeah.
went, let's see what I am in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Let's just
But
start
I'm
over.
also like I'm like that with the it's weird. I like slightly musty women. That's like I'm into that. Like, what are you like?
It can be too. You can be too clean. Like you can be sterile to a point where you're like, is that just
You know what I mean?
soap?
Exactly.
Yeah,
where you
okay.
just what
Yeah.
the fuck do you smell
Well,
need-
because
you need
there's
some
a
day on
difference
you.
between being
Yes.
clean and being hygienic, though. Like there's,
Oh, break
being
it
too
down.
clean is exactly what you're talking about. Is too sterile, but being hygienic is just like taking care of yourself. I just shower because I'm an anxious person and people's
Yeah.
energies get on me, and I'm like, get them off.
Cool. I want to smell a little
Right.
bit of you. I don't want to have to bait you with a shower.
Well, right.
I got chicken in this bitch. Like I
Right.
don't want to
We're-
have to
we're
fucking
just-
try to fetch.
It depends for me. I like to take.
Like you're feeding a crocodile.
Yeah, some shit.
That's a new way to call a woman a bitch.
I like to
anyways.
take
Fetch.
like just a
Fetch.
straight rinse shower after I work out. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to.
Just yeah.
I like that feeling I have.
It's one of the
after I
whitest
work
things
out,
you've
so
ever
I just-
said.
I
I
just rinse.
like to shower with just water. Like,
That's
Yeah, just a real
A rinse is
No
good.
soap or whatever.
'Cause
Too
the-
much of that
the-
soap's what making everybody go bald and shit. That's why every guy my age is bald.
oh,
now.
but he ain't with K9.
that's
He ain't with K9. Soap make you go bald?
The White House has that,
the
huh?
soap's coming for your hair.
all the shampoo now's got alcohol.
I think you missed your
steroid in it.
people in
Everybody
Dallas
going
this
bald.
weekend.
Wait, hang on. What?
All the shampoo now got alcohol steroid in it. Everybody going bald.
Alcohol? What?
Steroid.
I don't know what. I don't know what
It's a
any of that.
chemical.
mean- Okay,
I'm checking
and it makes you go bald.
It's not good for you. It dries your follicles out.
See, I don't know. You need.
If
to,
you look, think
Tracy,
about
yeah.
how many dudes you look at your age that have no hair now.
oh, I know.
And it was not like that when we were kids. I had plenty of people, plenty of older men around that had full head of hair. My granddaughter, 88, full head
Yeah.
of hair, But we're the first generation. Gen X is the first generation that got told to shower twice a day and wash our hair every time
Right.
and all that shit because it had all become big marketing campaigns because of the boomers.
Or wasn't the people before Gen X were working
You're
in
putting
coal
chemicals.
mines. You
You're
know what I
putting
mean?
chemicals on your body
Hey.
3 times
Yeah,
a day, 2 times a day.
Hold on, those are probably ideals that should have been instilled in your grandparents that they probably didn't listen to. Then
No,
they tried
didn't
to
have all
teach
that
you.
stuff available
Or-
back
That's what
then.
Or maybe we're just supposed to dip in the river once every 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
I've been in the river and it is mostly beer. It is disgusting.
It depends on the river too. You got to pick a good
Oh
one.
my God, it was the San Marcos River.
Yeah,
I
that's
came.
not
I
a
was like,
good one.
why do people enjoy this?
Yeah,
this is.
It's beer and Jello shots.
Oh, I'm
That's-
never fucking going
Yeah,
back.
you don't
That
wash
was,
south of the animals.
that's
Everybody knows
probably the
that.
whitest thing I've ever done as a white person was go floating in the river.
That's
It was
yeah. There's
insane.
that's. Have you been tubing? Have you been? Have you
I've
done
a
the
lot
river?
whiter
I
shit than
never will.
Don't.
I'm afraid of that. I feel like you do that shit and the white bitch just accuse you of something. Soon as
Right.
you bring your black ass out the water, come with us, sir. What the fuck happened? You don't go tubing, nigga. What's wrong with
I've
you?
never seen anyone actually twiddle their thumbs.
Well, I don't. I'm just trying to figure out
Like a real villain.
how much bullshit. I don't even know if it's in the beard, the belly. It's in something on Jerry Wayne. Did you hear this shit? Soap make white men go bald. These motherfuckers will find anything to blame this shit on. It's the soap, brother. It ain't us. It ain't
I
our
got all-
raggedy
I got-
ass genetics.
I got all
They-
my hair. I got a full head of
they
hair.
need
I'm
a
as virile
thing.
as
They
they
don't want to
come.
blame the. Stop trying to find. Y'all keep trying to find a struggle.
It's not a struggle.
God damn.
It's an
I know we
environmental
enslaved
issue.
you, but soap. Soap took our hair, brother. Like, what
It's
the
taking
fuck?
y'all's hair,
We are
too.
not the same. No, that's not what
There's
took
plenty
our
of bald
no.
black men my age walking
Yes,
around, too.
and that is a man stressing over the police. That has nothing to do with motherfucking soap.
That's the same way
I'll
Obama
let
went
you
in with
call
hair.
that one.
Yeah, Obama came out with hair.
What?
Came out. It
I
was
do
white.
remember that.
But it was white, but shit.
The soap.
Motherfucking soap. I can't believe this shit.
Well, he let the soap dry in his hair then.
Do you know
Right,
how
wait.
soap? You know how clean you got to be at 18 as a white dude? You are the cleanest motherfucker. It's like, God damn, boy. You need to tone down on them showers. You can't even drink yet, and you balding. What the fuck? Why
How
the
much time you
fuck
spending
do
in
you
that
look like a
shower?
disheveled divorcee?
I spent
This
a
is-
lot of time in the shower at 18.
And you have great hair.
My hair is full.
Just-
And a lot of shower
Do you
time.
shampoo it every time?
I've
Yeah,
never-
and I had long hair too. It
Yeah.
was I did.
That's the other thing I was told growing up. That
Now
is-
I don't.
is
Now I
wearing
don't do
ball
it.
caps
we know
all
who the
time.
motherfucking QAnon founders are.
Right.
So
The
that's-
long
Pattern
miners.
baldness.
That's what I heard. So hats,
It may be some long.
hats and soap, and I wear hats almost every day, and my hair, man,
I got beautiful hair. So.
that's I'm not a conspiracy theorist though,
I
so
just
this was
like
a hard sell
I
to
just
begin
like
with.
Try to figure out
That you just
why everybody else is fucked up.
that's
I like how women get such a bad rap for like being vain, and you guys are talking about hair right now.
Well, I mean, we can.
I am a vain motherfucker.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're comics, huh?
he's
Well,
got
yeah.
beard oil.
Well,
I don't have beard oil.
Yeah, well, I've got beard.
I've got beard.
You've got a grass.
You
that
can't even
hasn't
laugh
been
at that.
mowed
Sit
in a
straight-
while.
I've
sit up
got
straight.
beard. Man, that's
Sit
funny.
up straight.
I don't want it. Shit, I don't fucking want no beard. Shit.
Who was it I told? Somebody on the podcast, whatever. So they had like 3 hairs on their chin, and they said something to me. I don't remember who it was. But they said they looked like the rim of a public urinal.
I forgot who it was.
That's what
Yeah,
I always
that was
think
it.
when I see that.
I was like, that's not a beard.
I want y'all to know that he premised this entire episode with, basically he don't fuck with QAnon.
Oh, that's
And that
that's
he's
true.
had the wildest goddamn conspiracy.
But does he
Oh,
share
I do
those?
fuck with conspiracy theories, just not that particular batch.
There we go. That's what I was about to say. Do you know that any of those,
Those conspiracy theories all sort of lead to one thing.
So what are the
Right.
what are the big ones? What are your big 3? What are your big? Give me one. Give me the big one. One of the big 3.
the South will
They're-
rise.
They're mostly wildly made up and invented in my own mind. Like
That's
right
what
now,
makes them good, 'cause
Right
I know
now,
you're not gonna
okay,
go with
so
the
I'll
moon
tell you this.
landing.
So we know this. During Prohibition, the government put poison in alcohol to try to discourage people from drinking and doing all this shit and everything. The government put it in there on purpose, and a lot of people died from it.
Okay.
Okay. And then in the 80s, this happened again when crack and fucking meth was brought into the hood and the trailer parks and shit. And now, all of a sudden, everybody doing blows, dying of fentanyl, a much more expensive, harder to find drug. What drug dealer goes, hey, let me go find something more expensive to cut this with?
And
You know what I
Right.
mean?
they're losing their hair.
Yeah. And dying. Yes.
Well, I mean, they have to do something
So
because apparently we're broke. So
I
the
sort of
government's
think maybe
selling.
the government's,
Is that-
cocaine's had a
Cashing in?
resurgence in the last 2 years.
Is that in that $2 trillion infrastructure package? Is that how much
It's
is
like,
written in
it's
for
like
fentanyl?
line item B, buy fentanyl.
That's interesting. That's an
I
interesting.
mean, really think about that. As a drug dealer, you're going to go, oh, let me get some BC headache powders.
That's
Cut this shit
yeah.
up. None of my guys die, and I make more money.
But no restaurants make it saving money on burgers by cutting their beef with brisket.
Wasabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Not wasabi.
Or Wagyu.
Wagyu.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a strong
Okay,
one, Jerry.
That's a good one.
I
Damn.
almost.
That's my
I-
most recent
How
one.
about this? Give me one that's not going to keep me up tonight. Give me one I can laugh at.
That's a
Jesus.
good one. I mean, I'm still not, buying the motherfucking shampoo.
That's a
Goddamn white man
I think
balding
that's
conspiracy.
Well, I
that's
told you cold water makes your hair shiny, and y'all thought that was crazy, too. And
cold water.
cold water,
Look.
it contracts the proteins in your hair, makes your hair shiny.
Yeah, but it also does it with people's face. It's why Pharrell Williams still looks fucking in his 20s because he would
Dude,
wash
ice
his
bath.
face with a
I do that.
and
yeah.
you
Yeah.
freeze your shit. Yeah. So I can, but I don't know about shiny.
How long does your face stay frozen?
I don't know.
Come
Ask
on.
Walt Disney.
No, my face.
Sorry.
Thanks, Walt Disney. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go there. In there.
How to get it in?
That's a great conspiracy.
I know. I was like, hold on.
Is this the head in the bucket in
his head's
Cinderella
refrigerated
Castle?
at the top of Splash Mountain or wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
Good conspiracy. It ain't better than the one I got.
I love the thing of the last thing he wrote. You know about that?
Who?
Right?
What did he
The
write?
last thing Walt Disney wrote before he died, he wrote on a scrap of paper the name Kurt Russell.
Why?
What?
Nobody fucking knows. Kurt Russell doesn't even know, but he was their child star that was making them all their money at the time. When Walt Disney died, the one of the last things he did was write Kurt Russell's name down on a scrap of paper.
Yeah, does Kurt Russell have an alibi?
Yeah, right. Holy shit.
Well, he was a kid, but
yeah.
they've interviewed him. They're like, "What's it about?" He goes, "I don't have a clue. I only met
Is
him."
Kurt Russell Jewish?
It's
No,
Walt Disney was very, very anti-Semitic.
Goldie Hawn's quarter. But
Goldie
I don't-
Hawn's
yeah.
quarter.
So okay, so what's your conspiracy?
You know,
theory?
my big one is the moon landing. Is that I think they went up there. I just don't think they came back. So I think the people that they had a group of people that was like waiting in the wings, and was like, hey, they're back, and then these group of dudes come out, and those are the people that they just stayed. They never left. I don't think they had the technology to come back. I think they could get there, but I don't think that they could come back.
is that why Buzz Aldrin's just walking around punching reporters and shit?
God, I love
yes,
that,
bro, because
Stop bringing it up. I won't talk about
exactly.
it. No more.
Yeah, that's a. I think that's you're willing to believe half a miracle.
Yeah, it's like I'm like I can see y'all getting there.
I believe he walked on water. I just don't believe he walked back to the boat.
Yeah,
that's
I believe he
basically-
drowned it right after that.
Yes.
I respect it, but like I
Get
was
it.
at NASA recently.
Oh, wow, Jesus
So like,
Christ.
well, okay. Here's the thing. I'm with you. I'm not 100%.
Just because you go to
sold.
your daddy's house, that don't mean
Look,
you
Trey,
love
they
you.
Listen.
showed me a moon rock. Okay.
Listen. I have one. It's cute. Anyways, the
How many motherfucking moon rocks? I'm just saying, if y'all two got moon rocks, what the
Why, you
fuck
want
make y'all
one?
think they're legit moon
what do
rocks?
you want me to call my daddy and I can get you a moon rock?
Your dad works at NASA?
No.
But he's got a moon rock.
That was your
line.
joke.
Got a moon rock.
Oh, no. Okay, I
No,
got
okay.
you. I feel you.
Okay.
Go ahead. I didn't hear you.
No, it's all good.
I didn't hear me. Go ahead.
Right. How? Anyways,
I didn't hear me. Go
I'm
ahead.
with you. I don't fully
Cheers,
believe.
I'm going
Not
with
to
you
you
on
to
that.
her. You fucking loser.
I just
I thought it was a general
I think
cheers.
that they got to the moon and I think that they got back.
Okay.
But I think that they had like a staged moon landing production ready to go
Okay.
because I don't think America was ever not going to make it to the moon, if that makes sense, on that Apollo mission. And then recently I was like at NASA and I was like reading some stuff.
They had
and
an understudy for the moon landing.
yeah, that's kind of what I think, because people are like, oh, well, some of these photos look staged, and I'm like, well, wouldn't it only make sense if some of those staged photos might have gotten out?
Hey guys, we already got this set built.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
like you gotta
actually-
use
You know how
it.
much moon camera costs?
They found all the
saying.
draftsman drawings from Stewart and Stevenson where they built a fake moon set.
Right, and it was like in the 1960s too.
But they
so
claimed
like,
it was just for
right,
photography shit.
right. So that's kind of where I'm at, and so I think that we did go to the moon, but I do think that once we got there, like those astronauts definitely experienced or saw something very traumatic for them to come back and be as like discombobulated and defensive as they are. But like we
okay.
probably don't know about it. But you're not wrong either, because they fucked up with the shuttle twice. In
That's
like
all I'm saying.
Yeah,
getting
I-
people in
motherfuckers
and
trying
home
to go
from space.
back.
But also, I'm like
Ladies
of
and
the
gentlemen,
but of the belief that if you were going to scientifically try to go, say, to the moon or to outer space or whatever, some shit's gonna blow up.
and some shit's
Some
gonna
shit's
make
gonna
it,
make it.
and some shit ain't coming back.
Maybe not, but it's not hard. It's if I'm gonna sit here and agree that some stuff made it out
Slade.
there and some stuff blew up.
Okay.
Then why can I not just go ahead and agree with the last little part that it went up and came back?
Okay, because this is why. Okay, and that's fine. You had a right to believe that. But haven't there been more blow ups than go ups
No,
No.
Not even close.
Not,
Not
even
even
close.
close?
No.
Not even close.
to them blowing up?
it's definitely
Okay.
not manned. Certainly
No,
not man.
not
A lot of
man.
explosions.
3 explosions.
A lot of
okay.
explosions in the trial and error phase while they're
Honestly,
testing
the
rockets.
shuttle,
Well, yeah,
the
well,
shuttles
rockets
were
blow up
more
all day.
messed up than any of the Apollos that went up to the moon because they fucked up with the shuttle. They fucked up with the Challenger immediately, and then it was what? It was Columbia, right?
The Columbia
The
blew
Columbia,
up over Texas.
that
coming on
that
the
blew up over
re-entry.
Texas, and that one in particular rubs me really the wrong way, and that's a conspiracy theory because they knew.
Crack my knuckles.
They
knew
knew that those astronauts were not going to be able to get home, and they lied to them.
Well,
Sounds familiar.
what would you? What do you?
Talking about the moon?
What?
That was
but
the,
your ass ain't coming back.
that was the first black man on a manned space flight. It was.
QAnon.
That's fucked up, Trey. I didn't even think
God.
about it. My Uncle Larry almost went to jail for catching a piece of the salvage and trying to hide it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
A piece of it landed on his property.
Man, if it
and
lands
From
on
the
your property,
Columbia?
that's
he,
yours.
he drug it off and put a blanket over it, basically.
Yeah,
It
that
was
shit's
like,
yours. That shit lands on my property. That's mine. I got
No.
a piece.
Especially in like what was it like East Texas?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
yours.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's yours.
That's
Then a bunch of black trucks showed up in his driveway, and they're like, "Hey,
yeah.
Oh my God.
They're watching that from space.
yeah."
Every
They
little
knew where
piece.
every piece
little
landed.
piece?
Yeah.
Wow.
They arrested like 32 people trying to do that.
You can't arrest those people though. You just gotta be
Well,
like.
some people doubled down, like, "No, I didn't find shit,"
That's- well,
and
that's
they had
what I
to go
would've
get a
done.
warrant and come back, and so then they got arrested.
But then they let those people go, right? Because who would not steal space shit if it
Did they?
landed in their yard?
Did they?
There
let 'em
ain't
go? I
no
don't
way in
know.
hell.
Oh, Christ.
I'm just
What-
thinking
what's
about
what's a couple of fucking missing hillbillies? Like,
But also, it's not like it's not like an alien ship land. It was a spaceship. What were
Yeah.
they
yeah, but
gonna
it had
find?
radiation on it, cosmic radiation.
And what the fuck? He a hillbilly.
That's a wait,
Right.
his
Right.
eyes
Do with
gonna
this
get
radio.
closer together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a,
That's a myth.
where his
by the way.
kid's gonna come out weird.
Kids is gonna.
What's
kids
a
will be
myth?
blue.
That
Y'all
incest
eyes?
causes your eyes to go closer together.
He look up all the bullshit.
Oh, I just know that's a
All right,
myth.
well, hang on.
Not see
Let's,
the
before,
Billy in these hills.
before we
It was a big breakthrough when they figured it out
Hang on.
like
So wait,
9
there-
or 10 years ago.
so there's
Done. When I fucking graduated high school, and this motherfucker was learning how to burp and shit. You telling me they was like, "Hey, we got this new incest information."
this is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
What's
I
the
got-
sister?
Well, they had done a study
This is
of all
my
these
question.
families throughout Appalachia and everything and tracked them.
What did they discover?
It still does cause birth defects. It causes a variety of. Look at the royal family. The royal family's full of all kind of crazy diseases and
Right.
illnesses and shit.
Yeah.
And it's from years and years of
Is
fucking
that where all the
inbreeding.
gingers come from?
You not see my eyes?
No, that one they don't know, man. That's
You
a
see
that's a
my
tricky
eyes.
one.
Yeah, I
This
see
is
your
a
eyes.
long line of sibling fucking.
Yours aren't close.
I don't even know where it's at.
No,
It's probably not.
I don't
It's
even
probably
know.
just
We track back. Something
there's just
happened.
one dude way back in your family got hit in the head with a shovel or something.
No,
And
yours are properly placed. There's just like a spring missing.
Yeah.
There's just like a, you know what? Like the battery's loose in the remote. Is you know what I mean? Like
somebody forgot to tie one string.
Right.
it's not. They're where they belong.
God damn.
All right, let's get.
Oh my
Spring
God.
Citizen is the fucking that's a title, dog. It's just like a Springs missing. God damn, that's perfect.
That's so good.
Can I use that? I gotta use that on
Yeah.
myself. God damn, that's so good.
Yes, you could use it until we're ever in a roast battle against each other, and then I get
Oh
the
yeah,
line
then
back.
you can whip
That's
it out.
not-
I don't know. I'll bring up you traveling.
Did you perform at Skankfest this weekend?
No, Secret Group
didn't?
don't like me like that.
Yeah, me either. I didn't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
either.
but-
yeah, I forgot.
No, it actually, in their defense, it wasn't on them. It was on the
Skankfest.
Skankfest.
Yeah,
So-
I also didn't apply. So there's
yeah,
like that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna pop out and see Doug, and then I forgot.
Yeah,
Until y'all just brought up.
Oh, I got Doug. Doug shows up at Skankfest and goes headlines the improv. That's slick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he.
I'm coming to do your little bullshit, but I'm gonna go make some money while I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
He brought up a Houston comic yesterday, and then he was like, "Don't support local comedy." Anyways, here's your next comic. It was very funny. It was very funny.
He's good people. We're gonna do another episode. This one's in the can, I think. I'm in I'm gonna ship this week, so we're not doing Ito. That's the only reason there's gonna be a pause on that show. When we come back the following week, it's gonna be no holds barred through the end of the year. Lots of episodes, lots of new faces, some old faces on there as well. If you're not following our YouTube channel, go click follow or subscribe. And we're all on there individually too. I think if you sort of search the channel, you'll get links over to all of us. Jerry Wayne has a special coming out. Called The Wrecking Yard, which
it looks amazing thanks to these two.
It does, and it's
this guy back here.
Hell yeah.
It's that's Adam Taylor, this guy back here who's running the 1s through 4s. It's all the buttons today, and we've missed you back there, Adam. Just in general, being in the room
general, it is good to see you.
Not back there.
Safe.
But yeah, The Wrecking Yard's coming out November 27th.
Can I say? I didn't want to say it, but I guess I'll just say it.
Yeah, just interrupt me while I'm fucking talking.
Go ahead. Just
no, I'm fucking done now.
Go ahead. I help edit your special. I've heard enough of it.
Here we go. You need a look.
That won't be there when they listen.
My signature joke.
Yes.
No, I just wanted to say I'm going to be in the Seattle International Comedy Competition. So
we can finally announce it now.
Yeah, I'll just say it, I guess.
I couldn't be happier for you. I think it's amazing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, I don't know. Just wish me luck. That's all.
Yeah, you're. We'll keep them posted. You won't be on the episodes for like 2 weeks while we're out. Yeah. But we're gonna have a lot of local talent filling in some of the gaps, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Jerry Wayne and I have this well under control.
I can always just do impressions of it.
That's Here's the problem. I don't know if I can handle that for a whole episode.
I can do you too.
Our guest. You know what? Now I think I can leave. I think
he's like, we probably got rid of him for 2 weeks.
So stick around. Definitely YouTube, the best place to catch all of that. Abbey Vollman, our guest, a standout on Is This Thing On? If you go back and watch the episode she was on, she'll also be around for another episode with us on Friday. And for those of you watching right now, we'll see you guys soon.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by
Scarface.
Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.